There are a few questions that inspire me when I think of coaching. For instance, how sure can we be that clients have all the answers? In effect, if they did, they wouldn't need coaches, would they? And if they need us, what is it precisely that they need from us to thrive?
Hi, I have the pleasure today in interviewing one of our esteemed senior researchers at EMCC, Tünde Erdös. Welcome, Tünde. Can I firstly get your understanding of the significance of interpersonal synchrony in coaching?
Yes, so in our research, when we speak of interpersonal synchrony, we refer to when conversation partners spontaneously synchronize their behavioral responses. So we speak about whole body movement synchrony rather than verbal synchrony. We are very much interested in what happens when synchrony emerges between client and coach. We know from social psychology and psychotherapy that conversation partners seem to become more receptive to their environment and ultimately emotionally safer, which seems to support the formation of interpersonal bonds, rapport. And rapport is extremely important in coaching. In fact, the coach-client relationship is perceived as the most important success factor for effective outcomes in coaching and also in the coaching process. But we do not understand the processes that relate this relationship to client's emotional regulation. Process outcome studies so far are shown to take, so to speak, a rather mechanistic input-output view on change processes with very little regard to clients' phenomenological experiences.
Thank you. That was really insightful. So, in light of what you've just said, what is the clearest contribution you want to make?
Basically, we want to address precisely this black box. We want to find an answer to the question when and why coaches should apply which coaching strategies to strengthen clients' self-regulatory capacities and attitudes for self-directed goal attainment. So this is how I would put it.
And my final question, why would organisations, coaching bodies like EMCC or clients be interested in participating?
There are three reasons that come to my mind. Number one, if you understand self-regulatory processes, basically how coaching works, we can help improve our practice in the service of our clients. After all, it is the clients who are the recipients of coaching and who engage in the changing. Number two, if you understand the processes that underpin effective coaching outcomes, then sponsors of coaching or coaching bodies like EMCC and educators can more easily make sense of the implications of coaching as a change initiative. And number three, basically there are calls in social psychology to connect alliance research with other scientific disciplines. For instance, dynamic system theory, which has been interestingly very well established in sports coaching. And because organizations are dynamic learning systems, it is also becoming increasingly relevant for coaching in organizations. So this is how I would reason it.
Thank you, Tünde. It's been a pleasure. And may I wish you the very best in your research endeavours.
Thank you very much, Kevin, for taking your time for this interview. Thank you.